Hi, I'm Appie Sluis, your host on PNN. No news update right now. News doesn't usually give you the information you're looking for anyway. Instead, we have a background story for you in our lineup today. Why are we out here in the middle of the Pacific Ocean? Live from the JOIDES Resolution, we'll present some more background information about the science of the PEAT expeditions. Today, the story behind the PEAT expeditions will be unfolded for you by our 4 co-chief scientists that lead this great endeavor. Amazing discoveries and cutting-edge science. PNN, boldly reporting from places no man has ever reported from before.
Live from the Pacific, this is PNN.
So we are standing right now on the drill ship, the JOIDES Resolution, which is a unique vessel in the world because it's the only ship that can drill in sediments in very deep waters. We are going to drill in 5-kilometer water depth and then recover several hundred meters worth of sediment, and there's no other vessel in the world that has these abilities.
All of us are working on the problem of how the Earth maintains its climate, how the different Earth systems, the biology, the ice sheets, work together to maintain an equitable Earth, an Earth that we can live on.
Now it's a society and worry about the future greenhouse environment and climate. And this expedition could be, the understand, help and prediction of the future climate.
We are here in the Eastern Equatorial Pacific because this is an area very important for the global climate and global oceanography.
There's a lot of discussion currently about aspects of climate change and climatic change and temperatures, but one aspect that's very often is overlooked is that the increase in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere that we have at present has a direct effect on the oceans.
Tropical region is very sensitive for the Earth climate. Now we need really get and that's a sensitive tropical and climate informations.
Because it shows that the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, the amount of carbon dioxide dissolved in the seawater, which makes it more acidic, and the climate system and temperature are all directly coupled and linked.
It's kind of odd that we're out here in a ship trying to look at the world 50 million years ago. How we do that is that the plankton and other things that grow in the oceans eventually fall to the bottom and build up sediment piles. And these piles are 500 meters thick or something on that order. We take the drill, we drill down through it, and then we can look at these sediments and using scientific methods can figure out how hot, how cold it is.
This climate variability has been imprinted into the sediments, especially those that are accumulated in the equatorial region like this one in which we are.
And just to give you an indication, the rate at which the archive or the sediments accumulate on the seafloor is maybe around 1,000 to 2,000 years for every centimeter of sediment that's accumulated. So you can imagine over millions of years, you build up this history book of page after page of sediment, which we can then recover and analyze to reconstruct the climate history in the ocean.
Yeah, because it's a long history is very important, in particular in the older ages. But on the land sections, land drilling, it is impossible to get these histories. Now we need, I think sea drilling is the most useful method.
First of all, we've had bits of this before, and now I think PEAT allows us to assemble the whole thing into one bright package. And so that's really fun.
We need to understand this mechanism and eventually predict what will happen in the near or a little bit long future.
The temperature just doesn't go up forever. It goes up to a certain value and eventually systems kick in that cool us back down again.
We want to get these samples, this material, precious material for doing our climatic reconstruction, but we couldn't do and we can't do anything without the JOIDES Resolution and all the organization within and around the JOIDES Resolution.
It's really exciting when you're out on the drill ship because it's very rarely you have 25 scientists all working on the same problem at once. and things are happening in real time. You know, people find extraordinary things, or at least extraordinary to us. We have a crew that's very international. We have people from all over, and we have support staff, the technical people that are, again, they're all over the world. So it's really a fun time to be out here.
Thanks for watching and keep sending the tons of fan mail. And stay tuned on PNN.
This is PNN.